What? Over 1600 watts? Hold on to your circuits, everyone, because ASRock's next power supply is going to redefine the idea behind insane wattage. Let's get into this. Hey everyone, it's your boy LockTech back again with some more juicy tech news in this video. Now, if you're a fan of power supplies and you know how important they are to a rig for when you're building a computer, you got it covered with ASRock's next gen. If you want a lot of wattage, then ASRock said yes, give me as much wattage as I can, because they just released a whole series of their first dive into power supplies. We know them for GPUs and we know them for motherboards, but we never are familiar with ASRock when it comes to power supplies. So they just broke the barrier. I'm sure there's other people that did it first, but I think they're the first to have over 1600 watt power supply, 1650 to be exact. Now, the one that's marked at 1650 watts is their new ASRock Tai Chi. Hey, you guessed it, it's the same name they use for their motherboards, their top of the line motherboards, which are always known to be tried and true, and their top of the line GPUs, which are always known to be their flagship. So they decided to bring a Tai Chi line to their system and put the first dive into power supplies, and it's a whopping 1650 watts, platinum certified. This is insane. Like, I don't want to see someone's power bill if they decide to buy this high-end power supply. It's fully modular. I believe right now it's only coming in black, but I believe it's coming in white sometime down the road. They also additionally release, if you're a good mid-high range or mid-range mainstream motherboard, you're very familiar with the name Steel Series. They also release a 1000 watt gold certified Steel Series 1000 watt power supply. But today we can get into the insane wattage. I don't think no other person besides probably one potential manufacturer, maybe ASUS, has reached this heights, or Corsair. Corsair's probably more accurate because I don't think ASUS got to 1600 plus wattage yet in their power supplies. So I'm banking more leaning towards maybe, upon recently, either Seasonic or, we know Seasonic. Seasonic is a very well known power supply brand. But either Seasonic or Corsair has really reached that barrier, or it could be the first time anyone has gone 1600 watts. Like, how much power do you need to run a system? No GPU and no CPU, don't matter how much you overclock, unless you're running a Threadripper that I don't know about if you got money for them. But regular consumers like ourselves and myself are not going to ever need 1600 watts. Not even if you're getting enthusiast level on the upper spectrum to like overclocking with nitro and all the other stuff. You're not going to need 1600 watts, by the yet 1650. And I heard there's rumors that I plan to hit a 2K power wattage for their line come down the road possibly. But right now I think they're stopping at 1650, which is still really insane. Now, like I said, it's fully modular. I'm not sure the prices are out yet, but I think it's around the three something range, mid to high threes, $100 for this high-end wattage. I could be wrong because platinum and titanium rated power supplies are usually ridiculously high because they have that power efficiency from the socket to the system you plug it into. Now, I wasn't even seeing this kind. Like, I knew they're still pretty new to graphic cards. Probably a couple of years under the belt, but they're mainly known as a long-term motherboard people, ASRock, and I guess they decided to expand their repertoire and increase another product, so now they're making power supplies. Now, the really good thing about it, if you're looking for mid-range kind of power supplies with decent powers, power wattage, then the Steel Series is for you because they come in white and black. So if you want all white build, obviously we're going to see the power supply, but it comes in white and black, and they have anywhere from, I believe, 750 all the way up to like 1000 watts as far for the Steel Series marked power supply they just released. They just released these lines of Steel Series and Tai Chi probably a month or two ago, but it's brand new. This came with this year, and they're already diving into that. And now to think that they're even considering 2000 watts is ridiculous. Let me know if y'all believe this is insane. Have you ever seen anything this insane as far as wattage outside of Corsair? But let me know if you've seen it before. Do you think they're priced accordingly? They're always known, ASRock is always known for price and performance. And right now for their Steel Series model and their Tai Chi model, I think it's appropriately priced for what you're getting. Now the question is, what kind of materials are they using? That is the question. They say it's Japanese capacitors, which is supposed to be one of the top of the line types of capacitors that are made in power supplies. But I'm really curious to see who their OEM is, who makes the power supplies. Because I know for Fantex and EVGA, rest in peace EVGA, they're no longer in the market outside of probably potentially power supplies, and that's it. They don't put anything else anymore. But I know they use Seasonic as well as Fantex. So I wonder if their OEM is Seasonic, because Seasonic is a very, very well respected brand for power supply reliability. Up there, I believe, is Antec as well. I'm not sure. I know they kind of tapered off over the years. I know they're back. They have a decent setup or lineup of their power supplies now. But let me know in the comments below if you think you would ever build a system that needs 1650 watts. I know I don't. Or do you think you can? It's probably more mainly niche for people who are running like Threadrippers, which pull hundreds and hundreds of wattage, even when you don't overclock them. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this new power supply, how insane you think this 1650 watt is, platinum rated. Until then, this is your boy Lock Tech, signing out.